Your customer is using OwlOps to help them organize, manage, and communicate their maintenance and operations tasks. Essentially, OwlOps helps them quickly complete more maintenance tasks. In this video, we'll walk you through the process of getting set up, what to do when you receive a task or a work order, how to complete that task, and how to submit an invoice for payment. If you haven't already, make sure you chat with your customer on how they want you to use the OwlOps system. There are many different ways to use the system, and it's best to have an initial discussion with them to understand their expectations. When added to the system, you'll receive an email like shown here. Simply follow the instructions to set up your password and get access to the app. From the initial setup, any new tasks will be sent only to the email address entered by your customer. To change that, you can update the email addresses or add additional email addresses under Setup and People, as shown here. When a work order or task is created, the task will be sent by email, as shown here. The easiest way to communicate with your customer is to simply reply to the email. The response will be logged in the OwlOps app and forwarded to your customer. Just a note, if you are using distribution groups in your organization, the responding email must match one of the emails that you have set up in the OwlOps system. You can also use the OwlOps app to update the task. By clicking View Task, you'll be provided a number of options for updating the task, including adding notes, scheduling the task, which lets your customer know when to expect service, adding a quote or requesting approval if the task exceeds your not to exceed or service level agreement, or declining the request, which helps your customer move quickly to another vendor if you're unable to assist them. If your customer uses the OwlOps approval feature, you'll see the Request Approval option in the Action dropdown. This is generally used to get the upper management approval for the work you are proposing. Simply add details about the request, upload a quote or proposal, and click Save. You'll be notified when your customer has processed the request and approved, denied, or asked any questions. Again, we recommend that you chat with your customer about how they would like your company to check in at the location, to close the task, and how to submit your invoices. To check in at the location, open the OwlOps app by clicking on the email or logging into the app from your smartphone. From the appropriate task, click Check In. This will timestamp that you have arrived on site and have begun the task. Upon completion, click Check Out and then Complete Task, adding any notes of what you have completed. If your customer wants you to submit your invoices in the OwlOps app, simply open the task and click on the Invoice button. From here, you can enter the invoice number, any notes associated with that invoice, and the total amount due. Again, we strongly recommend that you contact your customer with any questions related to how they want you to use the OwlOps system. If you do have any questions about how to use the OwlOps app, please reach out to us at support@owlops.com and we'll be happy to help.